moving right along. Let's get over to the Wheel of Invention to figure out our next mission. Ready for another spin of the wheel? Just click on the on button.
Hey, kids! Ready to save the world? Brunuela the robot bombshell is ticking away, and it's time for you to come to her rescue. As always, I'm your host, Monty Monitor, and this is Pollywood Squares. Your first clue is a diaper. It will tell you what your mission is all about. Did you know that some plastic diapers have a longer life than the babies who wear them? Diapers pollute the environment. What helps protect the environment? Good work! Recycling things like aluminum cans, glass bottles, and plastic helps to control the amount of garbage that pollutes the environment. Recycling helps to conserve what? You're a natural at this. Natural resources are things nature produces that help people live their lives. For the sake of future generations, it's important not to waste them. Which of the following uses up a natural resource? All right! Every time you flush a toilet, you use more than a gallon of water. You found what your mission is all about. Toilets.
Brunuela was sent back to the invention of the toilet? This could get interesting.
Your second clue is a penny. The penny will tell you when in history the toilet was invented. Start saving your pennies. It only takes 100 million pennies to become a millionaire. Which president is on the U.S. penny? That's right! Abe Lincoln led America through the difficult years of the Civil War. Many people consider him to be the best president America ever had. What was Abe Lincoln's occupation before he became a politician? Good going! Lincoln went from an expert on laws to a maker of laws. There were no lawyers before the invention of laws. In which year were there laws that people followed? That's right! By the year 2000 BC, the ancient Babylonians had invented laws to keep order. In that same year, another culture invented the toilet.
We're heading all the way back to 2000 BC? I hope there are rest stops along the way.
Your third clue is a snake. The snake will show you where toilets were invented. Don't be afraid of snakes. Bee stings and lightning kill more people every year than snakes do. But if you're still worried, you should live in Alaska. There are no snakes in Alaska. Which other state has no snakes? Aloha! The entire state of Hawaii was formed by volcanic explosions under the sea. Hawaii is a group of what? Of course, an island is a body of land, smaller than a continent, but completely surrounded by water. Which of the following is also an island? Good guess! Crete is an island in the Mediterranean Sea. It was the island home of the Minoan civilization.
All right, one more clue to go and we're out of here.
Your fourth clue is a seagull. The seagull will show you where your mission will take place. The seagull is a hungry bird. If you ate as much as a seagull eats, you'd have to consume 285 pounds of meat every day. That's a lot to swallow. Which of the following do seagulls not eat? That's right! Seaweeds are plants that live in the sea. Some seaweeds can grow hundreds of feet long. They grow on rocks and on the seabed. Seaweed is commonly eaten by which people? Yes, that's right. Seaweed's popular in Japan. Japanese restaurants are helping to make seaweed popular around the world. Japanese people live on the islands known as Japan. Who lived on the island known as Crete? That's right! The Minoans lived on the island of Crete 4,000 years ago. They developed an advanced civilization with palaces, writing, and even toilets.
Off we go! It's time to stop Brunuela from flushing the history of the toilet, down the toilet. Well, this is it. The journey into time. Click on me to start the trip. The island of Crete 4,000 years ago. The Minoan people had built a paradise on Earth, but what we've got to find is the world's first toilet. It's Brunuela, the robot bombshell, and there's a Minoan guy. It looks like he just walked out of the, facilities. Oh no! Brunuela's gonna blow that baby up! Hit the recall button before the world's first toilet gets flushed to smithereens. Oh, of all the times to freeze on me, we're so close. Just hit the recall button. Check it out! The world's first toilet was flushed by Mother Nature. The tides came in and cleaned the whole thing out. Pretty cool. Now hold on while I steer this contraption back. Phew, we made it back. Always a good sign. Press the back button on the utility belt to leave the time machine. We need to put this robot to rest. It does my CPU chip good to know that I've helped bring these guys back where they belong. So, Rotley, you think you foiled my plan by rescuing all those robots? Well, my test score may be 0 now, but there's still that extra credit question. And Miss Winkle says that extra credit questions always more than make up for the rest of the task. This extra credit question involves the origins of the universe. Now, we all know she's expecting me to discuss the Big Bang, but I'd rather discuss the Big Bot. Yeah, that's right. I think the universe started with a robot named Botley. Me? But I thought there was, mutual respect developing between us. Save me the schmaltz, Blotley. Daddy programmed you to obey me, so I order you to march on over to the handy-dandy time machine and set those dials to way, way back, to the beginning of the universe. But, Polly, the beginning of the universe would mean the end of me. You can't mean that. You should never have tried to stop me, Plodley. I mean, I didn't deserve that big fat F on my test. No, I really had no choice but to send those robots back to change history so I could get the A I so richly deserved. The A Miss Winkle refused to give me. I know my father said I was never, ever under any circumstances to play with his time machine. But I know in my heart that if he were here right now, he'd say, "Polly, Miss Winkle robbed you. Now go out there and change the history of the world, you brave, brilliant, beautiful little girl."
Ahem.
Uh-oh. Professor Spark! Oh, it's so good to see you.
Hello, Botley. Hello, Polly.
So, how is the annual Time Warp Inventors Convention, Daddy? As fun as usual?
Yes, it was very informative. Very informative indeed. Funny how you think you know a thing or two about history, and then all of a sudden, it changes on you.
But, Daddy, I can explain.
I'm waiting.
Botley made me do it. He must have a faulty chip or something. I tried to stop him, but he was out of control. Oh, Daddy, I'm so glad you're home.
Nice try, Polly. But I think Miss Winkle might tell a different tale.
Oh, Daddy, Miss Winkle just doesn't understand. I thought she did, but she doesn't.
Fortunately, Polly, she understands enough to let you retake that quiz right now.
Hello, Polly. I'm so glad to give you this opportunity. Of course, because you took the test once, I can't give you the same questions. So I've made up another test, just for you. I hope you've been brushing up on your Latin.
Latin? Latin? Oh, but Daddy!
Good old Professor Spark. Nothing gets by him.
You just wait till next time, Snotley.
Okay, now that all the robots are home safe, feel free to stay and explore the mountain all you want. But don't count Polly out just yet. She could still show up at any time.